Hello there, lovely people. I'm Debs. Welcome back to my channel, Raina Reads Stuff. I'm here in the book shack. It's a lot earlier than I would normally film because I've got things to do later, and so there may be some garden noise. My neighbours are enjoying their garden, even though it's a bit wet, still very muggy, although the temperature has dropped. Autumn is coming. It's lovely. I've had a chaotic week. I hope your week has been good. I haven't read nearly as much as I should do, and I haven't read nearly as much as I'd promised myself I would read. Last week, after I said I'd read Love's Labour's Lost on Sunday evening, I watched a version of Love's Labour's Lost, produced and featuring Kenneth Branagh. Who else was in it? Timothy Spall was in it. Adrian Lester was in it. Had a good cast, actually. And it featured the music of George and Ira Gershwin. And it was set in the 1930s. It was interesting. I'm not sure about musical versions, you know. But anyway, it was fun. I haven't read any more Shakespeare this week. I did mean to for September. The only thing I have actually read and finished this week was To Sir with Love by E.R. Braithwaite. I love this book. I love this book so much. It's been a long time since I read it, actually. True story, based on a guy called Rick Braithwaite. Can't remember what the E stands for. Actually, there's two E's before the R. But anyway, he is known by the name Rick. And he comes over to the UK to do a PhD. War breaks out, he joins the Air Force, and he lives with a couple in Brentwood in Essex. And when he is demobbed, he can't find a job. His particular talent is engineering. He can't find a job in engineering. It's one of those common at the time. Oh, you're hugely qualified for this role, but none of the people working beneath you are going to take orders from a guy who's black. Eventually, he is persuaded by a random guy that he meets on a park bench to apply to be a teacher. And he becomes a teacher in the East End of London. Like I say, it's post-war, times are hard, there's still bomb damage everywhere. Oh, maybe alarms are going off. Not mine. And this is a story about how he copes with prejudice. He has a girlfriend who's a teacher, who is white. There are obviously difficulties there. Oh, do you know what? There was meant to be a mobile phone alert going off at 3 o'clock. Hasn't gone off. Anyway. And it's about how he wins over not just the children that he is teaching, and he's got the senior lot who are, they all think they're the big I am, you know. You know what teenagers are like. I know what I was like as a teenager. He wins over not only them, but also their families as well. It's so good, this book. I love it. I am also reading for Octember. I am reading Remarkably Bright Creatures by SHelby and Pelt, about halfway through, and am loving it. Now, I know there's been some criticism of this book, but also there's been some praise about this book. I'm going with the I like this book, and I'm enjoying it very much. Then I am also, the Pineiro Project has reconvened, only we are not reading Claudia Pineiro because basically we've run out of all the ones that were translated into English. We are reading Rabih Alameddine, The Angel of History. This is really interesting, really interesting. It's about a young lad called Jacob. He is in an institution. It's written in a way so sometimes you're looking back at Jacob's life. Jacob is looking back at his life. And in the background of Jacob's life, you have two characters, Satan and Death. And they are arguing. As Jacob reflects on his life, Satan and Death are vying to control his mind. I'm not as far into this book as I should be. I've got a bit of catching up to do, which I plan to do tomorrow because I haven't caught up. But it's so cleverly written. I'm really getting drawn into it. I am also reading another one of my British crime classics. Why can't I speak today? My British crime classics. This is The Hog's Back Mystery, and it's by Freeman Wills Crofts. I think I have a couple of Freeman Wills Crofts. I chose this one purely because I used to live near the Hog's Back. It's a geographical feature at the top of the South Downs in Surrey, and does it go into Hampshire? Yes, it does go into Hampshire. It's got a road over the top of it, and it's surrounded by either side, on the slopes either side, there's small villages between bigger towns like Guildford and Godalming and Aldershot. But I'm enjoying this so far. It's very good fun. And look what I've just found in the back. Treasure. I didn't even realise it was in there. It's right on the back page. Anyway, this is about a guy, it's Dr. Earl, and he married late in life. He has retired to a house near the Hog's Back, in one of the villages. He disappears, and Inspector French is called in to investigate. But then other people vanish as well, and one of them is a house guest of Dr. Earl and his wife. This is, well, so far, it's just really cleverly plotted, and I'm enjoying it very much. The other thing is the Earthsea trilogy. I have started on the first book, Ursula Guin. This is The Wizard of Earthsea, and this is fun as well. All of the books, the 4 books that I am currently in the, no, 5 books I'm currently partway through, are very different. And you know, if you wake up in the morning in a certain mood, you'll read one of them. If you're in a different mood, you'll read another. The 5th one is this, The Dreadful Judgement by Neil Hanson. This is the story of the Great Fire of London. I'm really enjoying this. This is for Historathon. And yeah, so that's me. That's what I've been reading. Now I did a very small book haul. Yeah, I had to go to a chemist, and the chemist just happened to be near 2 charity shops. So I picked up this, Kate Mosse, The City of Tears. This is This is the second book in the Burning Chambers series. I've read the first one. I have the first one. I haven't read this one. I am unlikely to read it instantly. But I do like Kate Mosse's. This is based in France in 1572. Then I'm not going to read any of these instantly. I found this. I'm just peeling the labels off because I haven't done that, and I don't enjoy labels. How much was this? These two so far, they were £1 each. This is a hard case crime book. This is Stephen King's Joyland. Not read it. Don't know what it's about. Let's have a look. College student Devin Jones took the summer job at Joyland hoping to forget the girl who broke his heart. But he wound up facing something more terrible. The legacy of a vicious murder, the fate of a dying child, and dark truths about life and what comes after that would change his world forever. Well, that sounds like fun. And the third book, which also cost me £1, and which I'm also taking the label off, All Creatures Great and Small by James Herriott. I've never read it, and I didn't realise it was quite so long. It's a shame the Big Books of Summer isn't still going on, because this runs to 552 pages. So again, not one I'm going to read instantly, but one I'm glad I've got on my shelves. Is that it? Is that it from me? This week, I'm hoping to meet up with Dave Brzezinski and Jilly, his partner. So who knows? You might see a video featuring Dave Brzezinski, commenter of this parish, but he doesn't do YouTube videos. He runs a cult detective magazine, and there is a new one out soon. So it'll be interesting if I can catch up with him, and we're actually going to go charity shopping and go for some lunch. But if I can drag him into the bookshop and we can have a conversation, that will be great as well. I will put all the details from the events that these books are for, if they are for events. They're not all for events, down below. I'm going to stop now. I had a long conversation, lovely conversation. We do it maybe once a month with Pat from Book Chat with Pat yesterday, and we were both saying that we think our videos are too long, and so I'm going to make them shorter. I'm thinking little and often rather than waffle on for ages. See, I haven't mentioned Colin. I probably did mention the rain. But anyway, that's it from me for now. Articulate, Raina, articulate. I hope you've had a lovely week. I hope you are enjoying your weekend, and I will speak to you very soon. Expect lots more videos because I am so behind on my tags. Thank you for stopping by. Always lovely to see you, and I will catch up with you soon. Bye for now.